is Terrell Lee, aka Chandelier, and I am coming from the Tyra Banks Show. Here, starting my own talk show, new talk show online, Baltimore Real Talk, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Our topic today will be about gold diggers. Gold diggers. My first question is, what makes a woman a gold digger? Do y'all think? What makes a woman a gold digger?
What do men think makes a woman a gold digger?
Of course, you go first. Cause I got an earful for this.
Oh, wow.
He has a lot to talk about.
A lot.
Obviously.
What makes a woman a gold digger, Sean?
Takes one to know one.
Right.
Obviously.
What makes a woman a gold digger?
Well, by definition, a gold digger is someone who wants a guy only for what he can provide.
Yeah.
That's. But what do y'all think it is? Like urban myths. What does she look like? Is she beautiful?
Is she me?
Is she high? What does she go for? What kind of gold do y'all have? I don't think they have no gold.
Come on.
A gold digger to me, it ain't rather what she look like, is what she trying to get.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
She could be, that's a person that's with somebody for all the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
That wants, always wanting, and never giving, always
Do
wanting.
they have a job? Can a gold digger be
Yeah,
like
some
a
can
woman
have
that
a
works
job.
for
A woman can have a job and have her own business and do her own thing, and still be a gold digger. Because she don't have enough. She want more. She want it all.
And what's wrong with wanting more?
Ain't nothing wrong with wanting more, but what's wrong with getting your own?
I mean, it's not like, okay, we get our own, that's fine, but what happens to a man being a man? I mean, you provide for your woman
That's
anyway.
right. Why?
Is that something that a man do?
But they also, you can provide for a woman, but you got to know when to stop providing for a woman and let a woman provide for herself.
Stop.
See, back in the day, we didn't have these problems.
Yeah, because
We
y'all
didn't
knew
have
y'all
these problems back in the
place.
day, right, ladies? We didn't have these problems.
50-50.
Yeah, but
50-50?
it
You
was
believe in
always
that?
it was always
Yes.
50-50, but it stopped
What?
being 50-50 and it started being 75-25.
Yeah, so
Then it
From-
started
right,
being
women are
90.
bringing the 75 and
No,
they're bringing
no,
the
no.
25.
I'm talking about as far as what y'all want. You're not coming to the table 50-50 when you want 90%. And you're only giving up 10%.
What exactly do y'all want in return for whatever you give us?
The same.
Sex?
The same.
The same.
Is sex
So-
or the same?
So when you say the same, us being around the house, cleaning, cooking, washing,
Sexing.
sexing, is that included in this?
Oh
half?
yeah.
Or is
Yeah,
we talking
it's
about money,
mandatory.
financial?
It's mandatory.
That's
but,
mandatory.
see, but no, see now you done switched the topic
Yeah,
that's a different thing. You done jumped off of gold diggers. You asked about a gold digger. Now you
Right.
don't want to the 50-50 role of a relationship.
I'm talking about when we say 50-50, I mean like financial. It's like, say for instance, we move together. Does it say, okay, well, you pay this half and I pay this half? Is that how it go? Or do the man
That's
just pay
not-
the bulk of the bills
That's
and the woman come in?
once again, you done want off of the gold digger.
Oh, no.
Not a gold digger.
That's not a gold digger. That's somebody that want 50-50.
True. Okay.
Because how is that a gold digger? You want 50%.
I mean, because
like
when I
want
say
50%.
that, I say that to say because, some men says no. When we walk in the door, you're gonna, 50-50. It's gonna be you pay this. And I may feel like no. Why
What's
should
the
I have
first
to pay
thing?
that?
What's
Why-
the first
why-
thing a
why-
woman asks for when she meet a man? Can you get my car? Can you get my nails done? Can you get my hair done?
We shouldn't have to ask you that.
Oh,
You should already know.
That's right.
Especially if
You
you meet a
already know.
woman,
I'm your
if you meet a
lady.
woman that gets these things done, and you see this is how she roll, you should
You
already know.
But that's
But
the thing. They
a
don't want
gold
a
digger-
girl who's not looking fly. They want you to look like this, but then they don't want to help you with the upkeep
Right.
though.
But what about
Paying for it.
what about what about y'all helping keep with the car when the car needs some gas in it and the oil need to be changed in it and the new tires
But you
need to
know
go
what?
on there?
You
What
know
about
what?
the upkeep of that?
You subsidize yourself because you only have to pay like $10 to get your hair cut.
Right.
No.
So that's
Lord
the-
knows.
That's what.
For these
Oh,
reasons we
yeah,
pay
that's
for.
right.
Huh?
Haircuts then went up.
$20.
I'm in the hair business, so I know haircuts then went up. That's right.
So when a woman,
But also, you still never answered that question. What's wrong with the women having to? You already know that we need gas in the car. Y'all want to go somewhere.
So we gotta provide the gas. We might as well open the car the way ourselves.
No.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
get my car.
saying that.
I must just go get my car.
Right. We might as well not even drive y'all car. We
No,
let them
so
drive when we
that-
drive.
so that goes
Okay,
back-
but the first thing y'all want to know though when you meet us is what kind of car you drive.
Right.
Why?
Why?
Because we want to make sure that you at our standard of living.
Why should that be a standard of living? See, that's the problem with the black. That's the problem with black people. That's the problem with black people.
It's not black
today. Yes, it
it's
is.
not black.
Yes, it
White
is.
women do the same
A white
thing.
man
Their
can.
parents tell them, don't
white
even
man
go
will
looking for it in a
drive
regular
that
dude. They want them to go
pacer.
looking for the doctors and the lawyers.
A white
Nobody said
man
anything about that, but when
will
we do
drive
it,
that
it's a problem.
it's a
pacer.
problem.
Yeah.
A white man will drive that pacer until the wheels fall off of it and have a bank account big as day. And that white woman don't care what his car
Where's
is like.
she at? Because I don't see them.
She
Just
home-
sitting the
she
one
home
out there
doing
buying
her
her
job.
Benz anyway.
She home with the kids, making sure the house
Oh.
clean, making sure the meal there when he come home.
That's if she don't work.
Yeah, that's if she don't work. And if she do work, he still come home and
She's
dinner's ready and all that.
Okay, so if a woman asks you for to get her hair done, to get her nails done, that is a gold digger.
No,
No,
I feel
no,
though.
I didn't
feel
say
though-
that was a gold
I just don't
digger.
even understand why we even have to ask.
Hold on.
Why shouldn't you?
Why should we? You know what's amazing? What's amazing is that you say, why shouldn't we have to ask? Why should we have to ask? You see this. If you was dating a woman and you see this, when you date her, she don't really keep her nails done, and she don't keep those things done. And if you choose not to ask her, that's one thing. Because you say, well, she don't get these things done anyway.
Well, let me ask
But
you
when
this
you
question.
meet a woman, can I just finish? When you meet a woman and she has these things done, and she wears these nice things, wouldn't you know?
That's what attracts you to the person.
That's right. So why should I have to
But now
take
you want
on?
me to bring it
Why
down
should I?
a little
Hold
bit
on. When I
down.
meet you, and you all flying with now you in the club or wherever, you got your hair done, your nails done, and I done met you that way. Why should that be my responsibility when you was doing this before you met me?
But wait a minute. Who
Why
said,
should
who
that
said
be
I
my
was doing it myself? I could have been had somebody
Okay,
else
but
doing
you
it
was
for
getting
me.
it done.
Now that you my man,
You were
now
getting it
it's your
done.
responsibility.
You were
Right,
You were getting-
exactly.
See,
It
that's-
just transfers over to the next person.
Exactly. So what, you don't want no job? You don't want no job.
No, it's not the point of it. That's not a job. Why should it have to be a job?
It shouldn't be.
We just playing.
But sometimes y'all make it like that.
We just
Hold on,
playing.
I
No, she ain't playing. She's real.
I feel as though
We just playing.
this is my thing, right? I feel as though a woman shouldn't ask a man for anything. Let the man offer.
There you go.
Well, but suppose you don't offer.
Yo,
Or it
you
takes
don't-
too
Then it's
long.
not for you
It
to
doesn't
have.
matter. I think a woman should stay in her place. Let the man offer.
That's the problem.
Then you
So
come
That's
out
the
asking-
problem
what
with
ladies need to do is ladies just get as bummy as you possibly
What?
can, and he's not going to want to
Speak,
take your
young
hair,
lady,
he's
or
gonna
forever
get
hold your
hair nails
peace.
done.
I said let a man provide.
Let him provide.
Let him provide.
Don't ask him for anything.
Don't ask.
No.
Because
There you
you're
go.
not
And
going
that's
to
a
turn
always,
off.
you're
That
not
is a
going
turn
to
off.
always receive what you're asking for.
But why do y'all ask stuff?
But then
That's
that's
good.
okay.
Hold
What
on.
we do
Why
we
do y'all
ask
ask?
for?
Why y'all want something?
What do we ask for?
It's amazing
Oh,
when
we
it's
ask
time
for
for
is
pockets.
food.
It's food, don't touch the
Some
pockets.
men
But then, you don't say nothing when you want
You
some.
got
Oh,
some
we
men
wanted
that's
food.
gold diggers or
Food,
women.
what kind of food?
Right.
We would like to have a
You got-
meal when we come
You
home.
got men that's gold diggers as well.
Oh,
not
absolutely.
Just
Yeah.
the
Oh,
women.
they're very
because
prevalent.
I have known men
Oh, yeah.
that went to women for money.
Just because. Oh, wait a minute.
It's
Have
because of
we
what
not
they got.
seen the
But
Yeah.
condition
look
of
what
black
they
men and
in
women right
now.
now?
They
Yeah.
still in the same place.
Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. For
So
so
it's
long,
not- it's
it's
not
for
all
so
about
long,
the women.
women
You got
have
men
been looking
too.
for sugar daddies. So why can't we look for a sugar mama?
Wait a minute now. And now it's getting to the point where all black men do is look for women that have more than them so they can go live on the girl.
But first though, a woman can make it better in today's society than a man can.
So what does it have to do with it?
It's the truth though.
These guys are targeting women now. So that,
No.
you got a house.
You got some- you
now,
got-
now
the
he want to be
business?
now he want to be
Yeah.
your boyfriend so he can come live with you. And
Thinking
sleep
he gonna
with you.
push your ride.
And he ain't gonna bring no food to the table. He
Yeah.
ain't cleaning up. He ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Just because he
Excuse me, sir.
give
Because
you
I
some-
feel like you had something you want to say. Please let him speak.
Well, a gold digger, in my opinion, a gold digger is a person that's selfish. They want what they want, not what they can give.
Okay.
So that's what a gold digger is. It could be both a man and a woman. They only concentrate on what they want, not what they can give. They concentrate on what they can gain. That's what a gold digger is. They don't care about nothing else about what they want.
True.
That's it.
I wouldn't consider myself that at all. However, I do say I want a man of quality, one who can provide and know how to do for a home. Because you have men out here who do not
Then
provide for home.
Then
right.
that's not a gold digger.
Okay.
So
It's
good.
not a gold digger.
Well, that's good, and that clears my name.
Right there you go. Clear my
That
mind.
clears my name. Yay! You know, because that's
A
not
gold
what I.
digger, a gold digger don't have no feelings. They don't only worry about what they want. A gold
Right.
digger could be a woman and a man. They only concentrate on what they can get, not
Right.
what they can give out.
Exactly.
So when you start talking about You know, where a man can give you, what he can just bring to the table, then that's not a gold digger.
Right, because
Because a
I'm
gold
glad to get
digger don't
understanding of it.
concentrate on those things. They
Okay.
only concentrate on one thing only, and that's 100%. If it's not to their status or what they want, then they're not gonna feel comfortable with it. They're gonna move on to the next.
Okay, but
Okay.
isn't that just like how men do women with sex? Because it's almost
Well,
like
that's a different topic.
no,
The
but
topic-
the
the
men are
topic
digging
is
for
gold
sex.
digging.
It's sex
Well,
digging. That's what they're doing.
Well, gold digger, we talking about just
talking about
gold
money.
digger. We talking about money.
Right.
That's a different topic when we saying sex involved, because you know when you talk about
I
sex
agree.
and
I agree.
money, that's a different topic.
You know, I agree. That makes a good point.
It's a
I think it
topic
goes
of
hand in
sex,
hand.
lies,
Yeah.
and money.
Right.
Sex, lies, money, and rock and roll. Right?
So, you know, I don't know. It makes me feel like this. If money is not really an issue, and you know, money doesn't matter, then we might as well. You can grab anybody. The people that say they work for food,
Right.
grab and make him a good man, and
Right.
take care of him, and you know,
No,
what would
money,
be the need
money is
to
an
ever?
issue. Money always gonna be an issue.
Money rules everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without that, what do you have? Nothing.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
I guess it
makes
is about
sense.
the motives, though. Everybody wants to, you know, everybody's trying to protect themselves because they don't know what the other person's motive. I think the same way that men have their guard up about women digging for money and gifts and things is the same way that women nowadays are like watchful about men that want to move in with you too quick. They they want to be your boyfriend so fast because they know that you have stature or that you have something that they don't have, and now you have a car and they don't have a car. They now they want to be your boyfriend because they want to get rode around all over the place. They know that you have
that's never
stability.
That's amazing because you know they're very easy to classify women as gold diggers, but no one says about the men. No
That's
one really
right.
talks about
And it's
how
much-
the men really do target women with their own homes,
Why they
with a
don't-
business.
Why they don't target men? Because a woman, females stands out more than men.
Oh.
Men
90% of the women.
rules. To be honest, females rule the world. You know,
Thank you for that.
they're second self. You know, we first, so y'all second self. So that means y'all more powerful than us. Y'all close to us. So if a female do something, y'all females get identified as y'all worse, y'all trick, blase. A man do something, you know,
And it's
let's
no
say
big
yada,
deal.
yada,
He's a-
yada.
he's a
but
stud.
But if a man commit adultery, you know that's a big topic.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's different.
Goes hand in hand.
It's just different.
I think there's many more gold digging men nowadays than
It
there
is.
are gold digging women.
It is.
I really
disagree.
think.
I
really
believe
think
so.
that- I think the shift of the black culture has made it so that more
I
black
disagree on
men
that.
they have less. And so now they're becoming predators on women, and then they know that the ratios are in their favor to have more good women.
disagree.
So they have 2 or 3 good women. They got houses, cars, and everything, but they don't have nothing. So they're gold digging. They're just not asking you straight up, "Can I have $50?"
I
But
disagree.
they want
still
to lay in your house and eat your food. That's
Yeah,
$50 and
right
then
there.
some.
I disagree because nowadays women are raising their kids that way. The first thing you tell your daughter, don't be with nobody ain't got nothing. So they ain't looking for love. They looking for somebody that got something that they can get. Why would you tell your child, don't be with nobody if he ain't got nothing?
So
what happened?
why
What happened
white
to
people
what
do it
happened
is
to
our
back in
problem.
what happened to back in the day when people used to struggle together and uplift each other? Not about what he got or what she got. It's about whether you love that person.
You know what
if you
happened
love
to
that
that?
person, no, if you love that person and y'all supposed to be a unit, why can't you lift him up during his bad time, and while you having your bad
Oh,
time,
I
he lift
agree.
you up?
You know
So
what- you know what
that's why I
happened
say
with that?
I disagree. It's more women gold diggers than there could be men, because you raising your daughters and they raising their daughters because they've been taught don't be with nobody without nothing, and they teaching their children don't be with nobody if he ain't got this. And
But
the
you
first
know
thing
what? I
these
don't
girls,
think so.
these young girls out here now, they worry about is what kind of car the dude drive, what kind of clothes he wearing, what kind of shoes can you get me, can you get my nails done, can you get my hair done, and they look at that and they become little gold diggers and grow up to be big gold diggers
Gold digger.
because they not worrying about trying to get ahead or being with somebody because they're in love with that person. They trying to be with that person because, oh, Little Billy down the
Because he's
street.
stable.
Little
And
Billy
women
down the
want
street selling
stability.
drugs.
Women
No,
want stability.
That ain't stability. That ain't got nothing to do with stability.
But
Little
women
Billy,
want
you
men
got
that are
more of
stable.
these drug dealers out here with these girls. They beating them down and all that. They go to jail, and the girl just left there looking crazy as hell, and she go to the next one, and go to the next one to see what she can get from him. When he go to jail, she going over there to see what she can get from him.
Wait a minute, but aren't men doing that when they have 5 girls on the same block?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh!
Oh, there you go.
But the thing about it,
Let me ask you another
let me
question. Let me ask
ask,
you-
hold on, let me ask that question.
All right.
Let me finish that question.
Okay.
Them 5 girls on that block,
Uh-huh.
they know that that guy on that block got it going on, so they trying to get what the next girl and got. All 5 of them on the same block.
Let me
They
ask-
don't know. They don't
On the
know.
same page.
Let me ask
They
you.
don't know.
We're talking from an urban
We
perspective.
talking about 1, and you said 5.
Okay.
1 guy is more girls than the guy.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 girls after this 1 guy.
Mm-hmm.
So he gonna be a man.
It could be 5 men after that 1 woman.
But it ain't happening
But
though.
she chose you.
It's not happening though. Yeah, she chose me because she see me come out getting my Escalade, not knowing that I'm broke as I don't know what. But I'm
then
pushing the
why you
Escalade.
pushing the Esky if you broke?
Just because
Don't
I
do
know.
that.
Because I know.
You should
because
have that
I
type
know,
of car.
I know.
If you can't keep up, if you can't put gas in your Escalade, then you shouldn't
No,
have
because
that.
you
That's a
want to take
homo
her
bill.
out on a date and then want us to provide the
That's a
gas.
Right.
homo bill. That's a
Wow.
homo bill. You gotta have a homo bill.
Oh my God. Homo bill to scoop up hoes.
That's right.
Oh, it's so funny.
And all I gotta
it's so
do
funny because
is
men,
wash it and ride down the
so
block.
funny.
And believe me,
I'm so glad you said
y'all
that.
gonna break y'all. Y'all gonna be walking with a dude and let me ride by, and I got 20s on the truck and it's shining. You gonna break your neck. Forget the dude that you
But
walking
look,
with.
but
Not
look,
all
but listen,
women.
I love that he said that because you're confessing that men will get boys' toys so that they can attract women. Yes.
Yeah. But let me
Okay,
ask you this
now,
question.
when you have those boy toys, you have this good persona. You dropping up your Escalade. You looking all fly, clothes, fresh. What kind of image are you putting out there? You're putting out there that you're a fly dude, that you keep yourself together, that you're a stable man. You're putting out there something that the other guy on the block is not doing. Right?
No.
So she's gonna be attracted to that. She's gonna appreciate that. And now she's gonna want to be a part of your swagger because
But
she
my
knows you
thing
have a
is,
certain
should-
level.
why are you going at? Why are you
Check
going
the
after me
subject.
because I'm driving the Escalade? Why don't you? Why are you
Well,
just looking
physical
past me?
appearances
You
are what
looking
we
But
look
past
y'all
for.
me.
men do it.
But
You
you
looking
looking
for
at.
you looking for
But
fat
let
booty.
me ask y'all this.
Looking for a fat
Let me
butt.
ask you
we drive.
something.
And we
And
Let me
drive.
ask you this though. Would you date a guy that's riding a bus?
If I'm riding the bus, thank
No,
you.
no.
How
Would
would I
you
ever-
date a guy that's riding
How
a
would
bus?
I ever meet him? How would I ever meet him?
If you was to be in the
Go to the
crowd
same place
and then
at the same
y'all
time.
you meet this guy, he nice and everything, y'all have a conversation, he got a nice conversation, and it's time for y'all to leave. He be like, well,
He
I
said, I
gotta.
don't have no
He said,
car.
can you drop me off? Cause I don't
Drop
feel like.
him
Hold
off.
on, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You want to ride?
Let me
Right.
finish.
That
Already
means
you
now
begging.
he's already you begging.
Let me.
He's a gold digger.
No, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish. Y'all ain't let me finish. He said, can you drop me off? I don't feel like waiting on this bus. What would you say?
Sayonara.
You know what?
I gotta go.
No. Just answer that question. Just
I gotta
answer that
go.
question.
You know
But I
what?
can go pick up the
Why?
bus schedule
Why?
in a few
Why?
seconds.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
No. I mean,
Let me.
I'm not
Hold
riding
on.
with
I got a point to this. I got a point to
I
this.
would do it.
What?
I would do it.
You
I
would?
would take him.
Yeah.
You take him?
And then the next week you go back to
Right.
that
I
club.
know.
The next week you go
never
back to that
know
club.
What might happen?
Hold on, let me
in the
finish.
long
Let me
run.
finish it. Next week when you go back to that club and you see that same guy, and then you don't want to give him no rap because last week you got in your mind that he asked you to give him a ride. Let me finish now before you comment.
Yeah, because I want to
Oh,
come in so
baby.
bad.
Let me finish. So,
You ain't lying.
now it's time for the club to close now. Now you stand out there, you
Do
got
you
a
buy me
flat.
drinks
Hold on, let me
online? Do you
finish.
buy me
Let me
drinks online?
finish.
Yeah.
Now it's time for y'all to go. It's time for y'all to go. Now you got a flat, and the same guy that you shitted on last week, he pull up, and the fattest ride out there. Oh, I was driving. I have a job and everything, but my car was in a shop. Now how you feel? You got
You
egg
should
on
have
your
had a rental
seat.
car.
You know what?
Not really.
Can I say something? Okay, you know what? I wouldn't feel any kind of way. You know why I would feel this
No,
way.
but you out there,
Yeah.
nobody else would stop to help you with your flat.
Okay.
But he stopped to
Okay,
help you.
but okay, I
Triple
would say
A.
this. I would say this.
See?
Even though that's the case, he has his own. It's not fair to just meet me and ask me for a favor like that. I'm not.
But no, I
meeting
said
him
no,
for a favor.
you didn't finish. You didn't.
How
You
do you
didn't hear
just
the
meet
whole.
someone?
No,
That's like you
no,
meeting me
no,
and saying,
no.
you know,
You
can you
didn't.
loan
I
this
said.
out?
First of all,
I
why
would-
you in the club and you don't have no car to get your butt home?
Hold up! I
You
just
knew what
ran
time the
down a
club was
whole scenario. I just ran down a whole scenario
Should've
to
had your
you,
homeboy
just to
with
see, just to see what type of person You were. Because here I didn't say y'all had a conversation. You said the conversation was nice. The dude looked fine and whatnot. He had on
But we
fly
shouldn't
getting
start
hold
off
up.
by asking each
No,
other
he
for
didn't. You didn't
favors.
start off. Y'all had conversation. I said y'all been there all night. Y'all was out. Y'all done hung out. You done met him in the club. Y'all had a conversation. Y'all done rapping. You thinking he cool and everything. Then it was time to go.
Well, we can't rap so much in the club. It's loud. For God's sakes.
Excuses.
I only been talking for 2 hours.
No,
He already asked
you ain't
for a
there for 2
ride.
hours.
Already.
You ain't there for 2 hours. She was just gonna
That
call
means
for
if I was
five.
to take, that means if I was to take him home,
Sherman,
I would
feel
have to
what
literally
you're
take
saying.
him
Yeah,
back
you
to
see
his
what I'm
house.
saying? Now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Because
you
you
never
pictured
know
that
what
man-
happens
you
in the
pictured
long
that
run.
man as
Homeboy
being
can
a
be popping
nobody.
off and you meet him in the club.
It
like,
does
oh,
not
yeah.
matter if he's
You
popping
to
off
be
or not.
wrong. I said in the long run, it's going to pay off.
I mean,
Well, it doesn't always
digging with
pay off.
y'all,
It don't
I said
always
stop.
pay off.
Not
And it
all
doesn't
the
matter- it
time,
doesn't
but
matter
if
that-
y'all digging each other, it's going to pay off. No matter what.
You,
so what
did,
he'll
you
think
was
that,
digging
you know,
him.
he'll
You was
wait,
digging him
in
until
other
you
words,
found
he'll
out
say,
he didn't.
"Oh,
He wasn't driving that
He
night.
had she had my back, so I'm going to stick
But
with
now
her."
let's be clear. A woman doesn't need you to be driving an Escalade, a Denali,
I didn't say
Benz,
that.
in order for you to be a good man. You
I
can
didn't
have
say that.
have a bucket and be good. Okay?
I didn't say that,
But
but I
the
just
problem
threw
is
the
with black
scenario
men,
out there.
The problem with black men right now in the city, these young black dudes, they ain't come to the table with really nothing. They barely have jobs. They don't have no savings. They don't have nothing to really bring to the table. Young black women are doing big things. They're in college. They're getting, having things going on, keeping themselves not only in school and having jobs, but they keeping themselves fly, paying $100 for $100 pair of shoes, keeping ourselves fresh to look good for y'all, and y'all can't even come to the table with nothing. It's like we the leaders in the black community.
No, see, and a lot of things I
There's
wanted.
not that many black men doing their thing. So
Yes, it
every
is.
girl wants to
Yes,
buy
it is,
with-
but
with
y'all
the
won't give them a
Escalade.
chance.
That's
Just
the part
because
right there.
y'all won't give them a
Do
chance.
y'all give yourself a chance? Ask yourself that.
Yeah, you won't date the guy, like I was just saying. That guy that you done shitted on, he's a lawyer. He could be a doctor, but you didn't give him time enough to find out just because
Well, if I've been
he
talking,
got on the
if
phone.
I've been
He
talking to him
asked
for
you
2
for a ride.
hours, I know already if he's a lawyer or a doctor.
Not necessarily.
If we've been talking for 2 hours, I've already.
Not
I've
necessarily.
already
Now, if
asked
he
him.
wanted to put it out there, now if he wanted to put it out there,
He would've told me.
Not if he wanted to put it
But
out there because he wanted to see what type of woman you were. So you got men to do that. The same way y'all play those games to see what type of guy this is, we do the same thing to see what type of woman you are or what's really your motives.
Interesting. Interesting. I think.
I disagree with that because I don't feel like if you met a guy for 2 hours, you don't know what type of guy that is. You get him in your car, you drive home, you don't know what type of guy he is.
Right,
You
right.
could have been running rap, whatever. And then on the comment she said about the job thing, it's easy for women to find a job than a man. That's just my opinion. But from 2 hours though, you don't know what type of guy he is. It don't matter if he need help. Your man shouldn't even feel comfortable asking him.
And a woman shouldn't have to feel comfortable with putting a stranger in her
That's what
car.
I'm saying. You don't know what type
Either.
of man
But
he is.
he wasn't a stranger when y'all was in the club.
He was
Y'all,
finished.
hold on,
Was
let
he
me
buying
finish.
me drinks all night?
Y'all was in the club. I just said that. I just said y'all had good conversation. I just said y'all had good conversation. You was feeling this dude. See, that's the part you didn't hear. That you was feeling this dude. Y'all was having good conversation. Everything was fine until he said, "Well, you think you can give me a ride? Because I don't feel like waiting on the bus."
What he,
And
what,
then
what
automatically-
he,
just
most
blew
dudes,
it.
what
Then
most dudes
automatically
are
a
gonna
red
do,
flag
most dudes
went
are
up.
not even gonna ask, can they get a ride? But most dudes
Yeah,
say, can I come over to your house? I'm trying to get close. They want to
Yeah.
get in your drawers first, then they want you to drive them home.
Yeah,
So
afterwards.
it's a price you have to pay before you even get to drive them home. So
That's not, but you,
that's
you
usually
talking
the
about
process.
one type of guy.
See,
All
but the
guys
thing-
not like that though.
All guys not like that. But the thing about it, I'm glad you brought that up. You said they be trying to get you drawers and all that. But
Can we agree?
if you go out and you dress like a hoe, you're gonna get treated like a hoe.
Whoa!
Wait a minute. Oh, so now the short skirts that right
Wow.
here come to the butt right
Let me
here.
tell you
That's
something.
horrible.
No, let me tell you
Yes.
something. If let me ask you something. Let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question. If I had on
Now
a
we
if I had on a if
know.
I had on
Now
a
we
police
know.
uniform, you would automatically off the top say I'm a police. If I had on a fireman's uniform, you would automatically say I'm a firefighter.
And if you have
Now
on
if you
skinny
come if I
jeans, you're
come
gay.
out in a motherfucking dress and some heels, you'll say he a homosexual. Now if the girl come out looking like a hoe, I'm gonna say she's a hoe.
But why
You
you
will do
talking
the
to
same
her?
thing.
But y'all
No,
get
I'm
in our
not
face
saying.
talking
No,
to
I'm not
girls.
saying. No, I'm not
Those
saying
are girls
that.
get all the play. The girls
No,
who
I'm not
dress
saying that.
all
But I'm
from
saying
head to toe
if
don't
you
get no
come out,
action.
if you come out and when you bend over, your ass is out.
Yeah, and y'all like
You
this,
trying to
blinking,
show your
yeah.
ass. So evidently you in the club trying to pick somebody up. So you
Okay.
gonna get treated like
So-
a hoe. Hold on, let me finish.
Okay.
Why do you expose yourself and go into a crowd full of men and don't expect nobody to touch
So
you?
what you say is all about perception, right?
No, I answered
So
the question. I just answered the question. How you gonna ask a question? How you gonna ask a question?
I'm agreeing with you.
Question?
I'm agreeing with you. You just said it's all about perception, right? Basically, if she go out look like a hoe, then that means she a hoe, right? So that means that this guy. Wait. Now I'm bring it back to gold digging. So that means if a man is putting himself out there like he got bread, breaking girls off, making everything, then she's gonna be like, oh, you can. Wait, really? You can do that for me? I didn't know. That you, and that's not gold digging. You put the perception out there that you was driving, you big dog.
That's not gold digging. If I'm in the club making it rain, then I'm trying to get me a hoe.
You making it rain. You trying to get you a gold digger who wants you to make it rain.
Because I'm not gonna make
you
that
want
hoe
somebody
my
that want
wife.
their umbrella up.
I'm not gonna make that hoe my wife because I'm in the club looking for a hoe. I'm making it rain. I'm in a strip club. I'm making it rain. I know it's hoes there. I'm gonna get me a hoe, and I'm not gonna keep that hoe.
But why even put it out there if you're not ready to break bread?
Because you didn't put it out there. You didn't put it out there. I done broke my bread when I made it rain. Now you make that work. You make that work. I done made it rain. You better get your hair done with that, your nails done with that. Because afterward, after we get finished, you gonna be down here tomorrow waiting for the next person to make it rain so you can get your nails and your hair and your toes done.
I don't know, guys. I think you guys are gonna have to. I think gold digging is just a bad term that the men try to slap on women and try to put the label on us because we like the finer things. And we like men who also like the finer things. Because if we look like a skunk bucket, you wouldn't want to be with us.
I disagree. If a man working all day and he got dirty, clean work clothes all the time, only time you see that man when he go out, y'all automatically think the man is a bum, off the top. But the man work though. But off the top, you're thinking, because I work.
Well, I mean, it's fine. You work. We do too, and we still go get cleaned up enough to make sure that we're looking presentable.
I understand that. But the man working all the time, let's say you meet the guy out, he'll work right out. And next day you see him again, let's say you see him past work hours. And he still got work clothes on. Whatever. You don't know if that man's still working or not. Suppose you always see him in work clothes. You automatically
it's all about perception. We're gonna think that you are a working man. I don't know if we're gonna think you're a bum. If we see you in work clothes all the time.
Most women think
that. But again, it's all about perception. It's all about perception.
Well, let me ask you this question since we got on the topic of a man that's on the bus and all that, and you would mess with a guy that's on the bus. Okay, say the guy driving the Yugo. He's a nice guy. Hold on, let me finish.
Really?
I'm just throwing this out there.
He's still there?
Right.
I'm just throwing this out there. The guy driving the Yugo, he's a nice guy. He got a nice job. He's working. He's saving his money. Other guy, he driving the Lexus. You know he's an asshole. He's selling drugs. He beat on women and some more shit. Which one would you go with?
Good question. Was he buying me drinks all night?
Y'all will take that food. Y'all will take that food. My point is this. You gonna take that food. You gonna take that food with that Lexus because you gonna be like, well, I look good getting up out of that, knowing that he's an asshole, that he beat on women and some more. But the guy that's pushing the Yugo, that's saving his money, trying to save it for a day that he might need.
Well, you know what? Some women will do that. And nowadays, to me, I feel like back in the day, well, maybe it's still happening, but I feel like it's more back in the day because nowadays we pushing our own things. We don't really
I'm not talking about what y'all pushing. That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. That's not what I asked.
You know, so
I'm not asking what you pushing.
I'm
not asking what you pushing. I said, would you mess with the guy
who has the Yugo or the Lexus?
Or the Lexus.
Well, there are
it ain't got nothing to do with what you. What you pushing?
Because society has told us that the guy with the Lexus, even though he's a jerk, is the better guy because he's a go-getter.
No, he's not the better.
Yeah, he's not the better guy. But I said society has told us that that's the better guy because he's gonna go out there and get it and make sure it happens. He's gonna go out there and make it happen.
He's not going to go out there and make it happen. He's going to go out there and go to jail. And then you're going to be stuck because he done left you with a whole bunch of bills because while he was going to get her, y'all wasn't paying shit. But y'all was flexing and flossing.
I'll take the working guy. I like him better.
But see, he said the first perception.
Well, you know, and life is about perception. You know, if you can manage perceptions, you will manage life.
You thinking that you can get this guy with this Lexus and you can change him. You can mold him into something that he's not. Something that he ain't going to be because he's going to still be that same asshole beating you down whenever he feel like it, out there selling his drugs, fucking with the hoes in the corner, in the club, making it rain, coming back, getting your hair done because you satisfied with your hair done and your nails done because that's all women want nowadays is to get them a lace front.
That's not all.
Hair is all they want. No.
Well,
hair is all they want.
Hair is a bill.
Exactly.
Hair is a bill. That's all I hear all day, every day. My man gonna pay for this. My man paying for this. I'm in the hair business. I'd be surprised how many women coming in and all they satisfied about is just a hairdo.
I'm
like,
that's all they want. It's just
that's
all
a
they
component.
at that time.
They come in there. Women
they
come in
need.
that shop.
Cardinals fans
Women
on.
come in that shop. Hair. They get their hair done. Spend all that money getting their hair done, and their kids look like crap.
But
Kids look
that's
like
a
crap.
whole problem within that person and their priorities. So we're talking about unhealthy people that don't have their mind straight on what their priorities
He's
are.
no different than that guy that you saying that you wouldn't mess with because he on the
But
bus.
I think every woman, no matter what level of economic status you're on, we do want a man who's a provider. We want a man who has more than we. We want a man who is generous, okay? Because you want something from me, right?
What, the pussy?
You want it.
not.
Hey,
Ooh,
That's not-
bead.
that's one thing. You know, you want me to rub your back and rub your feet when you come home
What's
from work.
wrong with that?
I want you to iron the clothes and feed you and all
What's
of
wrong
that.
with that?
Ain't nothing wrong with it. But in return, a man should make sure his woman is look good. Now, I shouldn't have to
What?
come
You
and
gonna
beg
be
you.
home, you not
I shouldn't have
working.
to come and
You
beg
not
you.
working doing nothing.
Oh, I shouldn't have to come and beg
What
you.
you need all that for when you're not doing nothing in the house?
When you met me, I look like that.
You
Now
in
that
the house
got
all
me,
day
you want
looking
me
at
to
soap
downgrade.
operas.
Yeah.
You don't want to
You in the
upgrade
house
me,
all
so
day
you
looking
want
at
me to
soap
downgrade.
operas and doing God knows what around the house.
Supposed to be 50-50.
You want to downgrade me. That's the problem with men. Once they get the woman, they done chased you. They done gave you the hair, nails, jewelry, everything you want. When they get you, now they want to downgrade you.
No.
So don't look so fly.
That's only
Don't buy that kind of hair, girl. Buy this one.
Don't buy the good. You was buying the $60
No,
pack.
that's the way.
Buy the $40
See, that's
pack
what
now. We don't
I
want you
call
to
it. That's women. Y'all have two personalities, two faces. Y'all when y'all meet a person, y'all one way. Afterwards, y'all take that mask off.
Oh my
Take that
God!
hair
And y'all men don't.
No, but my thing is, y'all want a real man, but ain't y'all got fake hair, fake nails, fake butt,
Oh
fake
my
this,
God,
fake
you
that,
not go
fake
there.
that, fake this.
Did you have to go there?
Everything fake.
And then he say that.
Yeah, I
Since you
said
wrote
it.
that,
I
I guess
said
you
it.
agree.
Y'all
Oh
got
my
all
God.
this fake shit looking for a real man. What the? What is the?
That doesn't even matter.
That's
Because
irrelevant.
all that fake
We
stuff,
ain't
y'all
gonna have a
love it.
conversation
Y'all
about
love
this
it. Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. We
We
ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
go
do
there
that.
because
I'm
y'all love
going
it.
Because y'all would get beat
That's
up in
another,
here.
yeah, that's another conversation. We gonna pass that one by.
Oh shit! Oh, y'all want to talk about that
You
real
know,
man?
and you know why we don't want to talk about that? Because all that attracts you guys, y'all love it.
You love
You
it.
love it.
You like when my Brazilian butt lift went the right way.
And my
now
long,
my
long
luxurious.
Indian virgin hair.
That's right.
And y'all are attracted to me coming down the street.
Attraction. I mean,
Yeah.
And people
You know
are
what?
looking
Though,
at the
can I say
that.
something? I don't feel like I said when I say I'm not a gold digger, I don't feel like I'm so attracted to. I wouldn't say I would be attracted to a bum.
Right.
I wouldn't. I want a guy like a guy that look nice. Y'all men like, well, we look nice.
Right.
If I look at a man, he's well dressed and he smell good and he look good. I would hope that he's intelligent. You know what I mean? And yeah, I may look at him a little bit more versus looking at somebody with their pants hanging off their butt.
Right.
And
I'm trying to. I'm
yeah,
trying
you
to
know,
get it
ain't got that
together.
thug way about. I might not pay that no mind. I might would look at the one that looks more intelligent. Now, what he got in his pockets, I don't know. Am I hoping that he has something or doing something with his life? Yes. Yes, because at the end of the day, I'm doing something with my life, so I would hope that he's doing something with his,
Right.
so that we can make something happen together.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We can make something happen together. But if he's not doing nothing, well, I got this willpower, I got this goal to do something, and he don't have the goals to do anything.
That's not a gold digger, but you got women. All women are not like that though.
That's not a gold
So you're saying that there are
Well,
women
thank
that are
you.
just going out.
Y'all hear that again? I'm not clearing me up. Say it again.
Right, you
Not a
clear.
gold digger. Class for me. Well, they tried to say that at first on the show that I was a gold digger. So now everybody know in the world, in the whole wide world.
I have a question there.
Yes.
Why did they classify you as a gold digger? What was your answer?
Got another hour?
I mean,
No, it was
why
it was a show, and it was more prep than anything too. You know, you don't always say everything you want to say. They got things that they want you to say.
right.
You know, so it's not like you're just saying all of what you saying.
Exactly.
And then the part that you do get a chance to say, I never married for money, so I don't know what they meant by that. I never married for money, never. I married my husband because I loved him, but I also was thankful that he was the kind of man that was a good provider, because us being friends, he was a great provider. Yes, I think every woman looks for a man to be a good provider. I was raised and my mom said, you know, you find yourself a good provider as well. Yeah, you look for love, but you do look for a good provider.
Exactly.
And
You
a
can
man.
love the bum.
So that's what they.
You know, so
your idea.
Their perspective was, you know, they just came out was thinking that automatically. I'm a gold digger. I was on a site. I was on a wealthy man's site.
Okay.
And I was on that site because, you know, me and my husband had separated. I'm single. I'm on a wealthy man's site. I'm not on this site necessarily looking for a rich man per se, but looking for a man of quality.
Right.
Because
So
sometimes
that's
we just
what
don't
that's
find
what I
men
wanted
of
to know.
quality.
That was your idea. That was your answers. Even though you were separated from your husband,
Right.
your idea of a man now in life, he has to, you know, quote unquote,
Meet
be
a certain
this,
level.
be a
Right.
certain level.
Well, because
you wasn't gonna settle. You wasn't gonna settle for.
Right, because at a certain
vibe,
age, you don't have
because you
time
was
to help
already
somebody
here
grow.
after
Right.
being married
Right.
for how many years.
I don't want to
Then
just
just-
settle because we
Right,
sometimes
you wanna
us as
settle,
women we
okay,
can.
okay.
Some of us when we meet, they will just settle. They'll meet a guy, do everything they have to do, and don't
Right,
get me
okay.
wrong.
Okay.
If it works,
My
for you,
husband has been my friend before marriage.
Okay.
So as far as friendship level, we know how that feels. Great friend and wasn't a bad husband, but we just didn't see eye to eye on certain things. You understand
That's
what I'm saying? And it
topic.
didn't make it didn't make me a gold digger
Right.
per se. It's
Okay.
just that when things did get hot, I did get frustrated. You know what I mean? We all get frustrated when things get hot. But again,
You
never
get
know.
frustrated because you ain't our money.
But you know, the number one reason why divorces
God,
happen.
man. Talking about it. Talking about it. I'm gonna have a drink on that. That's toast.
But
You get frustrated because they ain't had enough money that day.
The number one reason why
I need
people
them
break
nails
up.
done. No, I'm playing.
You wanted that bag, that Louis Vuitton
That Louis-
bag.
yeah, right. How you know I love Louis?
He ain't had that money that day.
Oh,
You
you're like,
asked
damn,
him.
you know what I mean? You can't get a
Right.
dog. You can't go do something.
Right.
No,
Oh, hold
play.
up. I had a
Play,
job.
play.
I had a job.
Oh, yeah, you had a job. No, I'm just playing.
But that's the number one reason why people break up in America. It is financial constraints.
Oh, yeah.
It is a major reason why people have arguments all the time because even if it's the woman who's not working, the man will get a little bit having animosity towards her because she's not bringing any money to the table. So really, money has made and ruined a lot of relationships. I mean, so we have to be mindful about our society and what we're dealing with outside that really takes place and starts to manifest in our home. That stuff is real.
Yeah.
You know, you do have bills that have to be paid, credit cards coming in, car notes and mortgages and things.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody has to be working, and when you have a certain level of living, you don't go backwards. You always go
comment on
forward.
that, though.
So if
And-
she's
and-
a woman that's, you know,
And
go
used
higher.
to, it's like used to having things, used to, you know, don't get me wrong, we all know that in life, you know, our life will hit a bump. We all know
Sure.
that can happen, okay? We all know
Sure.
to each and every last one of us, it can happen. But it is hard on that other person when everything seems to be falling and you like, damn. Now how am I supposed to pay this?
Right.
How am I supposed to pay that? I just bought this car. This
What?
car, I know this.
and your man should, and your man should be your knight in
You
shining
know,
armor.
so it's like
Your
you know,
man
like,
should
but,
be your knight in shining
but
armor.
I gotta say, I will say this. Let me put this out there. Under all that, watching my mother be a good wife to my dad make me feel like I wish I had been strong enough to say, you know what, okay, he's having a moment right now. Let me just take care of this because when he gets straight, I'll be straight.
Right.
But what had happened was it was getting so stressful. I've never been married in my life. This was new to me.
Right.
I you know, I didn't even know how I was supposed to feel. But I can say that as a friend, you know, knowing that I was supposed to have his back, I had his back. But I just felt frustrated because things was just falling so, it's hard when it's like that. Even on a man, like even if it was him, vice versa, if it was on a man. What? What?
Because listen, that's a different topic.
Okay.
But if see, that's what's wrong with the relationship and marriage today. You just sit and said you honor your mother being in a relationship, and you watch
I did.
her footstep. So if you watch your mother footstep, then by all means are necessary. Then once it was your turn,
I should have known.
you should have known right there. See, that's where we. That's
I
where
watched my
all,
mother, but I'm
that's
not
where
my
all-
mother.
But hold on,
I'm
listen.
not her though.
I know you're not, but listen, that's a different topic. See, that's what's wrong with the black community today. See, we sit and say, "Oh, my mother, my father raised me, blase, blase. We went through this, we went through that. I watched as my mother and my father raised, and I seen this and seen that." Then when it's your turn, you can't deal with the pot. You can't deal with the hot water. You ready to bail out, but that's how it is. That's how it is. That's the part of life.
I wouldn't
But I
say
think when
I
you're
was
dating,
eager to
no,
bail out.
but when
I
you're-
wouldn't
but
say
when
I
you're
was
da-
hard.
but when you're
I'm not
dating,
saying- I'm
that's
not
a whole
really
other
saying that
topic.
you bail out.
But when you're
but
dating,
when
though,
you frustrated,
you can have
that's
options.
But
when
okay,
you're not
we
dating,
can't
we're
wake
not
up.
talking about dating. We talking
I mean,
about marriage.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
when
that's
we
a
talk about
different
gold
time.
digging,
When we
most
wake-
of those people are dating.
Right,
Yeah.
but when we
They're out
wake
in
up
the
in the
dating
morning,
world.
we don't know how the day gonna start out. We don't have what God knows, but when we wake up, we have to deal with the bitter and take the sweetness. I mean, if it's frustration, deal with it.
Yeah, but
You
when
got
you're dating,
12
when you're
rounds.
dating,
You might
honey, you
got
don't have to
20
deal
rounds.
with that.
Stand there and fight.
No.
Fight the battle.
And she makes a great point as well. I mean, when you're married, yes, that is something you should
Right.
you do have to deal with.
But when you're
Yeah.
dating,
But when you're dating,
you don't have to.
you
You
don't
can
have
be
to do that.
choosy.
That's a difference. Even
Yeah.
okay.
You don't have to go into a
have
relationship
to
or go into
but
something that had to
listen,
be compromised and
can
be
I
so
say this?
understanding.
Right.
When
I'm
you
not
don't
talking about
have they
my
have
friends.
those
No,
you
no.
have.
Right.
Dating,
No, let me say this. Let me say this, though.
I
got something to say.
Towards a marriage, you
Yes.
still have to deal with that,
Yes.
regardless.
But every time you meet somebody, you're
no,
not meeting them for marriage.
No.
Every time.
No.
So
It's
if I
some
book certain
relationships-
That's a different
things,
topic.
See,
That's
yes.
a different topic.
Because there's some
That's
relationships
something
out here
different.
today that
That's
they've
something
been
different.
together over
Yeah.
5 years, going on to 10 and 15, never been married,
Yeah.
and more stronger than a marriage.
When you meet
More
someone,
stronger than
when
a
you
marriage.
meet someone you wanted to end up in marriage, you don't meet someone saying, "Well, we ain't gonna never get married, but we just gonna
some
kick it."
relationships out here
no,
strong
but
than
when I'm in the
marriage.
club and I'm partying and I'm
Open
single,
relationship, that's something
I
where
want
you
my
can
drinks.
get in and out.
When I'm in the club,
What-
when I'm
you
in the
go to the club
club
to
and
get
I'm
your drink.
partying,
See,
I
now-
want to be in VIP.
See now,
And if he's over there and he's
now
showing me
we
that he's
getting back to the
VIP,
gold
I want to
digger.
be. This is the topic of the show.
Now we getting back
It's
to the
about
gold
gold
digger
digging.
because you
I
gold
want to be
digging for
VIP.
drinks. You gold digging
I
for
want to sit.
drinks.
I want to sit. I want to be on the red carpet. I want to be in VIP.
Then
I
you
want
need
have
to go
drinks.
and take your own money and go on VIP
you
and
go.
buy your own drinks.
Yeah.
You going to the club looking for drinks and somebody to buy you drinks. That's you. That's you gold digging.
Oh,
It's digging for
There you
drinks.
go. That's right. So I know plenty girls win the club
You
with
leaving
$5
someone
just enough
on.
to get in the club. Just enough to get in the club, and then they leave out with such and such dollars.
Well,
Or
my
this
home,
drink,
my
that.
opinion is if she doing everything the man can do, then what is there the man to be there for anyway? You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? If they both do the same thing, then the man shouldn't be there.
What are they needed for now?
Right, you know what I mean?
We might as well do everything ourselves.
Yeah, buy your own drinks.
Wow.
You don't need us to, you know what I mean?
Right. What do I need you for then?
Buy
At
your
all.
own drink.
Pay my own bills.
We're already
Pay
taking
my
care
own
of every
truck, yeah.
avenue that y'all.
Go
Then
50
you won't be
50.
frustrated.
Buy your own
Get a
gas.
drink
Whoa.
on me. I have to feel
Then
the
you wouldn't be
connection
considered
anyway
a
in the
gold
club.
digger.
If I'm connected, if I feel like chemistry, I don't mind buying her a drink.
And that's
I'm
what a
not
gentleman
buying-
does.
I'm
A
not-
gentleman
buying
will
her
buy a
drink,
drink.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm
looking
not buying-
for.
And that's
Until I
what
buy you a
brings
drink,
it
I'm
in
just
return.
looking for
But that's
something.
not a gentleman. That's not a gentleman when you buy her a drink. She down that one say I want to. She just sit here and say I go to the club
Once I
because
buy her
I
a
want him to
drink,
buy
I'll
me
walk
drink.
away.
I just
But
said,
you
I
want-
just said
I'm
women.
not buying enough.
you
I'm
got
not buying enough.
I'm an advocate.
want
I'm
my
a devil's
drink.
advocate for the women out here in the world. That's what I'm saying. You know.
I'm gonna keep
I mean,
up.
but I don't know. Some things are just to me a gentleman do. Of course,
Like,
a gentleman's
the thing
gonna
that
buy
gets
a
me,
drink. I mean,
now the thing that gets me, I work in a club. Why come to me and ask me to buy you a drink? You don't even say hi to me, but you want me to buy you a drink. I don't drink. Why should I buy you a
But
drink?
wait a minute though. Why do guys try to push drinks on you? Why? Because they trying to take you home tonight.
That's the only the ones that's out for something.
But that's the thing. When these,
You
see,
don't
we're
have
a
a
little
lot of
more
guys
mature.
out
But
here
when we're
in
thinking
club
about the
that's
average
out
Joe,
here for
the average Joe only wants to just have fun.
Because
This
the
is what
one
these young
that
people
want
are
to
doing.
push a drink on you is going to the same one that's going to slip a Mickey in your drink and you
Yeah.
don't know what's going on.
I done seen guys sit at a bar looking at the game, drinking, and the girl comes, "Don't you want to buy me a drink?"
I seen
Damn,
that.
how you doing? What is your name? You don't even say what your name is or how you doing, how you day. You just walk up and say, "Don't you want to buy me a
I
drink?"
say
Those
no.
are the ones that don't have
And you
much
say
money
no.
in their
No.
pocketbook.
No, I don't want to buy you
Good
a
on the
drink.
top.
wow, cheapskate.
That ain't being
That ain't
cheap.
been cheap. You
That's
can't,
really
it's-
tough.
you can't
I don't
introduce
know
yourself.
when
The first thing
women
come out your
buy
mouth is, "Can you buy me?" That's a gold digger.
I've
The
been in
first
the
thing
club
come in
where
your mouth is,
female want
"What
to buy
can-"
me a drink, offer me a drink.
Wait a minute, say it again.
I've been in a club where female want to buy me a drink.
Oh, really?
And you like that, don't you?
Yeah,
And you let her do it, didn't you?
yeah. And I said the next one on me.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was a
That's
gentleman
right.
move. That was a
Okay.
gentleman
Next
move.
one on me.
Yeah.
Does that make you a gold digger because you accepted the drink?
No,
No.
it wouldn't make me no
It would have made him a gold digger if he would have went over to the
Yeah, if I
bar.
kept
"Don't you
saying,
want to buy me a drink?"
Yeah, if I kept saying, give me that.
I done down that one. Let me get another one. She paying for it.
Drake's on her.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I was out this weekend with a couple of friends, and there was a group of girls, a group of guys, and the girls had ordered a certain amount of food. They ordered like a big, came in, ordered like, "Oh, let me have some shrimp," the big, jumbo shrimp, let me have some pieces of things, all these different things. Well, the girl kind of got up and she left, and she was going to go somewhere, and she basically walked out on her bill, assuming that the guys were going to pay for it. Now, granted, she did know the guys. These guys went all off on her because they said she was a gold digger because she came in, ordered all this food, and didn't pay her bill.
Speaking of Mike, was that you?
It was not me. It was not me. It was not me.
You know what? They should have went off. You know why? Because
Was she,
why would you come in? Why would
she
you?
a gold digger?
Yeah, she's
Right,
a
that's-
gold digger. Yeah. Why would you come in and eat and just roll out without saying
Because you
anything?
expect the man to pay for what though?
Because they haven't
Why?
seen each
Y'all
other. They haven't
together.
seen each other in a long time.
So
Or
what?
high school.
Okay,
Well,
I
then
haven't
so
seen you in a long
what-
time. And I'm
so
supposed to buy you
was
something.
she
to eat.
supposed to buy her own food? Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Not
Go
even
ahead.
that. Not even
Go
that.
ahead for the
You,
bill.
what's wrong with saying you got me on this? Don't just get up and walk out. I'm sitting here eating. You done ate your food, then you done left, and I'm like, okay.
Now, granted,
Now, that's
let
not
me
what you
ask you.
do?
Let me ask you a question. If she was sexually interested in you and she was gonna let you go upstairs because it was upstairs from a hotel, so let you go upstairs and get some whatever.
You
Would you
pay
have?
for
Would
it,
you
you
have? Would
pay
you?
for it.
Would you have felt it was a fair transaction?
No, it wouldn't have been a fair transaction for the simple fact she wouldn't have got up and left me sitting
And
there.
I said if she would have wanted to go upstairs with you and would have wanted the night to continue, and it did, would you have felt like that was a fair trade-off that you paid for her bill and she gave you X amount of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So as long as you get sex in return, it's no such thing as gold digging. There you go.
It doesn't mean if he gets
As long as he's getting sex
She
in
didn't
return.
leave. She didn't leave. She stayed there.
No, she stayed.
She stayed
She
there.
stayed, but she still
That
not paid
was
a
a
bill.
mutual agreement.
Yeah, that
If
was
y'all
an
getting
agreement.
sex in the gambling,
Oh,
that's
it's
a
mutual now.
agreement.
She had the
She
oxtails
grown, he
for some
grown.
tail.
Oh, he said as long as she gives some tail, she can eat some oxtail. Oh,
Wow.
That's, wow, exactly. Wow.
She stayed.
Interesting. Yeah, really.
But
I was
what,
thinking the same thing.
What makes you a gold digger when you come in and we all go out, we all eating, and you run out,
Right.
and I'm left sitting here thinking, okay, well she'll be back in a minute. You done dined and dashed, and I'm stuck with the bill.
Right, but as long as you dine and et cetera afterwards,
That's
then
fine.
it's fair
Yeah, that's
transaction.
fine. 'Cause we all leaving together.
That's like
That's
a
a date.
date.
We all leaving
Basically,
together.
if y'all
Oh,
stay
that's what
together,
dating is now?
wait,
That's dating?
Y'all went on,
Are we
no, you
classifying
wasn't
that as
saying
date?
dating. You
Okay.
just went out on a date. You went
And
to
you
dinner,
just
and
you just had
afterwards,
sex.
casual
I think if
sex.
we hanging out, we calling it some
Exactly.
let's go out.
Is that prostitution?
I mean, that's just
No, because money
That's
wasn't
just
transferred.
consensual
We
adults.
had food. We both ate, and we said, okay, well we're gonna take this back on upstairs.
So who-
okay.
Who won on that? Who won in that situation? Did she win
saying
or
the
did he win?
woman said.
It's a both.
You know?
Everybody won.
Oh, her,
She get her own food.
stomach full.
But that ain't what was said.
Her stomach
That ain't what
full,
was
and you
said.
got
That
some
she would
sex.
buy her own
Coulda
food.
said, the woman could have said, "Let's go back to your house and here's this."
She said,
You know
"What if the
saying?
woman said, okay, we're gonna go upstairs after this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine, let's eat. I'm
So
finished.
so he gonna buy you more food and he gonna give you more drinks.
You want some cheesecake to
Now,
go?
now you want
But
cheesecake.
if she just up and leave without doing anything,
Then
then
she's
it's
classified as a gold digger.
No, I'm saying we all sitting here
As long as
eating,
he's not getting it.
and we eating, and you eating your food. I'm like, damn, she eating mighty fast. And you get up, don't say nothing, you gone. I look, you pulling out the driveway.
I mean, I don't think she'd do it that
She
way
wouldn't
per
do that.
se.
Right.
But I'm just saying, like, I mean, I would think that she would probably be thinking that he's gonna, have the
So
bill.
basically,
Oh,
what men are saying
Why
is
is it
that
automatically
a man
thinking-
is saying.
Let me ask you this thing. Hold up, before you answer that question. What if a man do that? Say, okay, well, we ain't seen each other in a while. It's been a while. Well, maybe she gonna take care of this since the last time I seen her months ago. I took care.
If
And
she got more
this one.
money, then yeah, she probably would
But
take
why?
care of
But
it.
hold up, you automatically think the man's supposed to
But
pay for
obviously,
it,
if
though. Why?
we out chilling like that, usually you already know what kind of income this person makes. Let's be real.
No, but
Most
you
times
said
when
y'all
you're
haven't
showing
seen
a
each
person on a
other. The
regular-
words you said was
in a while.
y'all haven't seen each
So
other in a
I
while.
already know who you are. I'm hanging out with you. For
Okay,
second,
so
third, fifth
I
time.
get up and I walk away and leave you sitting there to pay the bill. How would you feel?
That ain't gonna happen.
No,
but
wouldn't
not,
be right.
that's the
I mean,
same
that
thing
wouldn't
we
be-
say.
that wouldn't be the
That's
manly
same
thing to
thing
do.
we
Right, the
say.
manly thing, right?
That would
Because
be
we
the
would
manly
That
do
ain't the womanly thing to do either. If you're a woman, why you gonna get up and just walk out? And,
That's
and,
true.
And,
I mean,
and,
I don't
expect
feel
We,
like
like that.
agree. I
You
agree
supposed
with
to sit
that.
there and say, "Oh,
But
you
my,
got this."
the whole point
'Cause
was.
if you can't get it, I can handle mine.
I
If
guess-
you can't,
I guess the whole point was.
What's wrong with saying
I guess
that?
the whole point was if you can get something in return, is it a fair exchange? And is she still gonna be classified as a gold digger? Because see, she did still eat the shrimp, the lobster, and the whatever. But you got sex in return, so then she's not classified as a gold digger anymore. No, the title has been taken back now because
Right.
she gave you some pussy.
no,
But if she didn't give you
she's
sex-
not. No, because y'all are both together.
Vagina is an exchange for whatever you buy. As long as you.
I think it's a terrible
That's just
exchange
like
because
a
food,
pig-
I can buy my own food.
Right.
People we
But giving up my body?
change
Right.
for a dinner or whatever.
That's
It's
okay.
The same thing.
That's okay
It's
to
the same
exchange
thing.
sex
It's
for
vice
dollars?
versa.
Sex
You
for
know,
dollars.
If two consenting adults
that's
agree
no.
to that, then I mean, what can you say?
Two consenting adults. But what I'm saying is, do you still get that label as being a gold digger?
No, because y'all ain't
because he
y'all
got
ain't
some
come to
sex.
agreement. Y'all know it ain't got nothing to do
She
with
got
that.
sex just
Hey,
as
can I say
well.
something?
He ain't
I
just
mean,
get it,
he
she got
didn't
it
get
too.
it. She got it too. Both of them got a come off. Both of them.
Not necessarily.
This
No,
is my
it all
definition of a gold digger, right? I think a gold digger, if it's a man or woman, constantly keep asking for something. That is a
Usually
straight
end up on the
turn
end
on.
of the stick on them.
Straight off the top. Whether it's man or female.
You call. How you doing?
constantly
I
keep-
need that.
Yeah, that's a
How you
turn
doing?
on.
I need that.
Well, I mean, clearly, he told us the definition of a gold digger, and I mean, I truly understand. He made it really clear, but all women.
Okay, but I've had guys that have come up and said, "I want to be your sugar daddy."
Yeah.
Off the top.
He offered
Yeah.
though.
He
Sit down.
offered. He offered for you to be.
So then don't ask me questions if I keep asking you, can I get, right?
But
But
you
you
offered.
you
if he
set
your
yourself
su-
up
if
as my
if
sugar
he want to
daddy.
be your sugar daddy, he just will automatically give you without you even asking.
Okay, there you go.
That's true.
No, that's not true.
Without
though.
But
you
do
still
you gotta
ask
pay
them.
up though?
Until they get
You
used
gotta
to you.
pay up though.
Oh, you gotta pay it with what? Sex?
And that's the whole thing of sugar daddy
It
is.
ain't even gotta be about sex. You can go rub his back or
Whatever.
whatever.
You
It-
still
it-
gotta
It
pay
ain't
up.
all about sex.
I
Everybody
don't
is
know.
not out there for sex.
Well,
A lot,
I
y'all,
don't know
a
about
lot
that.
of
I don't know. Everybody don't agree on that.
No, it's not all about sex. A lot of women figure is all about sex. It's not all about sex.
So men are not predators for sex.
Not all men.
Not all
no.
So men are not going out with
all
the
men.
intention
Not
that they're gonna
all-
get something
not
when they
all
go
men.
out.
No,
I don't know
no,
how, but if I
no.
was at a restaurant and it was me and the girl, I'm paying for her food. And even if I was at her house and her kids even said they was hungry, I'm paying for it. That's just
Yeah,
how
That's a man. Okay, that's
I'm not
fine.
about to ask
But
a woman,
that's
okay,
different.
There you
we're
go,
gonna do
son,
it.
that's
I'm
my
not-
No, but
point.
it's different. If you go out with a girl that you haven't seen in a while,
I'm
and
not,
hold on, let me
if I know
finish.
she
Let
like
me
that, I'm not
finish.
even going out with her because I know she like that. You
No,
know
but
what I
I'm saying you haven't seen it in a while, and you go in, and she come in, hey, and y'all happen to see each other right there. And she come and sit down and order some food and eat, get up and walk
Well,
away.
first of all, she know not to
Hold on,
order
let me
food until I
finish.
say go.
No, permission. We gotta
There
get
you go.
permission.
She get up and
Oh,
walk
and
away.
he said-
She's a gold digger.
I'm hungry now.
She's just trying
Right
to work.
now.
She's
but
just
I'm
working.
But if I say
You
she
done
gonna
got
order
work.
something and she got me go, I said she gonna order something.
No, but no, she don't say nothing. She just ordered her some food. You saw already sitting down eating. She
Well,
ordered
that's
her some.
disrespectful. I don't think no woman would
There
ever
you
do
go.
that anyway. That's
There you
disrespectful.
go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
But if
disrespectful.
y'all going out, I'm gonna pay for
You
the
know,
food.
I just think
But
that
why you think? Hold on. Why you think all men, if y'all go out, man got to pay for?
Because there's certain things men can do that women ain't gonna do, and certain things women can do that men can't do.
You
What
have
woman
to-
that you know is gonna do something? If she sit in the house all day?
Well, if I'm out with a man, and the man don't pay for the food, I'm not respecting him. That's just it.
That's right.
Wow.
But
That's
the
right.
Because that means if I'm hungry and she
We're not talking about
you're
your.
not buying me
We're
nothing.
not talking about your mama.
I got
We're not
she
talking.
come home.
We're not talking about your mama. We're talking about
to take
you.
a man
Oh.
out to
No, I'm
dinner
saying though,
and
kids
pay.
look at how
That's
the person
different when
treats
we
their
off.
Nobody's going through all of that. I gotta really like you to really ask me.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I think
She's
it's
a
different
gold digger.
quality. Oh,
She's a
that's
gold
it.
digger. What do you know?
No, listen.
Yeah, she is.
Oh my.
She's a gold
No,
Yeah, she
no.
was.
She's a
Am I?
woman of
digger. Let me put my
quality.
wallet in my other pocket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Look,
No.
let me clear
No,
my
I
name.
wouldn't
Let me
say
clear
that.
my
Clear your
name.
name, baby. Clear your name. I wouldn't say that. She's
Let me
a
clear my
woman who
name.
like men with nice things.
When I come outside and I look great and I keep myself a certain way, you gotta understand where I'm coming from. I have my own house. It's mine. I have my own car. These things belong to me. So when I step out, I'm looking for a man that can meet me or exceed me. I'm not even gonna put no qualms about it. I'm
Okay,
not
but when
talking
y'all
to
come together,
little chicken head on the
it's
block.
not no longer yours. It's
Now, granted,
ours.
when we come, no, what's mine
When you
that was
marry,
before.
it become ours.
That-
But
thank you.
no.
That's what I just said.
Exactly.
That's what I just said.
By
That's
my
what I just
prenup,
said.
Become ours.
By the terms of my prenup, what was mine before I came in was mine.
Yeah.
See,
Why-
why-
And when we
why-
create
Why
together,
Why go?
Why
Yeah,
not?
why?
do all that?
Why go
Why
through
they
a
have to go
I
through
mean, if you are if you find somebody
did
that's
you just see
your
what
best
what happened to
friend,
Tiger?
That's Tiger.
I don't want that to happen. I don't want to be Tiger. I don't want to
If
be
you
Tiger.
find somebody that's your best friend that you can get along with and that y'all can come together as one,
He'll take you around the
then
ringer in the
you ain't
courtroom.
got to do. You ain't got to do.
When it comes to
prenup.
divorces, he'll take you around the
No.
ringer. Let me tell you,
No.
I was married. I was
No,
married.
That was just your
married too.
situation.
And my
I was
husband
married
was,
too.
everybody
was,
else.
would gun for my house if he had the opportunity to, but he chose not to because I had him by the balls in another situation. He
I
could
was
not.
married-
But he
I was
wanted to
married
gun
as
for my
well.
house.
And I didn't want anything from my husband, nothing, cause I did it.
Did
for
you help build it?
myself. Yeah, I helped build it, but I still ain't want nothing from him
Okay.
because in the long
And see,
run,
the
he
problem is
drifted
now when you
away.
step into it, when you step into a certain income bracket, you have to be careful about who you date. I can't just go date any dude off the block that just wanna holler. It ain't gonna happen like that.
Well, let me ask you a question. How you felt after the show?
After what show? At this show?
No,
Ah,
the show
me.
Or after the time?
I felt upset because I was perceived as a gold digger. The one thing I don't want to be perceived is as a gold digger. That's the last thing I wanted. I don't feel like I'm that. I don't feel like my mom raised me to be that. So I was sad, and then I got blogged, and it was so many negative stuff they were saying about someone they didn't even know. And that was me.
And it was
They
all about
didn't know
perception,
me.
though. They didn't
Right.
know really what your situation
Right,
was.
exactly. So I was sad. It made me sad. But it's okay. It made me sad, but it inspired me
Right.
to do just what I'm doing right now.
Right.
So it was a good thing and a bad thing. I think all along it can become a good thing. So the experience alone going on the show was great because it led me to this right here.
Yeah.
But the talk and how they perceived me was terrible,
Right.
and it did hurt.
And it hurts when you get slapped with a label,
Yeah.
and that's not your case. But see, once again, it's all about perception. So as long as the man is getting what he wants on the end, that perception will change in his mind. Trust that. As long as he feels like he got to equal something, it don't have to be sex. It could be anything.
Well, I never.
At
I
that
never,
point,
I never, I
you're
never
no
looked
longer a
at.
gold
I never
digger.
looked at
You're
it
just
as
a fine
as a gold
woman.
digger. I never looked at it as
Right.
her as a gold digger, and I never labeled her as a gold
Right.
digger.
No, he
You
didn't.
know, I never said those
Right.
things.
No, I'm talking about just in
No,
general.
I'm speaking
Like
on us being on the show.
Okay.
I never called her a gold digger or looked at her as a gold digger.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with wanting things and wanting more. I don't see a problem with that because I have sisters and daughters, and I want them to want more.
Right. So it's okay to list yourself on a wealthy man's website.
I don't see a problem with it.
I
I
don't
would
see a
list
problem with
myself
that.
on a wealthy woman's website.
And that does not make you a gold digger.
And why? Not because you personally have to have this doctor or lawyer, but you would want someone of quality who is doing something. It's so many people who are not doing nothing.
Right.
It's so many men and women. I'm not just saying men.
But-
We're not here to bash men at all.
Right.
But what I'm saying is men and women. There's so many who not doing nothing. I would respect a man. My mother always say success attracts success.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
understand?
To
So
a
when you
certain
don't have
extent.
nothing, you
can't,
ain't
but,
gonna get
But
nothing.
the thing about it, you saying success. A lot of women look at success as what a man drives or what a man has, but he may not be successful. He may be a jerk. He may be this. He
He's
may
a
be
wealthy
that.
jerk.
He
And
may
there are
be
plenty
all
of them.
these other things, and then you hook up with this guy, and it's the wrong guy. And you done passed up the good guy for the wrong guy. That's my main thing. You know.
But that's the same thing. That's the same thing with the woman in the club. You look at the two different girls. You got the girl. She got her butt out. She
But
looking
if I'm
good.
going to a
she
strip
looking
club-
so good.
if
No,
I'm
not
going
a
to
strip
a
club,
strip club,
a
but
regular
no.
club. She
Yeah.
and you got two different girls. You got one girl. She all curvaceous. She looking all fly. Everything's head to toe. She looking crisp. Everybody on her. She fly, right? And then you got another girl who ain't as cute, right? She ain't as fly. You gonna go try to holler at the girl with the big old butt because that's what society has told you to go.
That's
That
not
when
what
she a gold
society
digger, then
has
you
told.
gonna
It's not what society has told. If you dress in a certain way and she dress a certain way, you gonna go to the one that look a little more easier. Oh, it's gonna be work with her. I'm gonna go to her real quick. This is gonna be easy right here
Oh,
because
so it's
you
all
done-
about the ease.
yeah, because you
So-
done
so-
portrayed
so
yourself
what
as
you're
being
saying
easy
is-
because you got your ass
so what you're
out,
saying is
everything
that-
out, everything all exposed.
So what you're saying is that you will go and target the girl who looks like she's gonna be the easier person for you to hurry up and get what you want out of the situation.
Yes.
The same thing with women. She gonna target the guy who looks like he's the easiest person to give her what
But
she
it
wants.
don't make it right. Neither one. It
Neither
makes
one
it
of them
right.
is right. So all I want to know is make sure that you know that nobody's right in the scenario.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna stay with this one. But y'all get with the wrong one and want to stay with her. You feel me?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, because
Single,
you didn't got me up in that Lexi like, damn, I look good in this.
But if she already have her own Lexus, then she ain't gotta be sweating his legs.
Right, exactly. And nowadays, that's
And that's
what's
what
going
that's
on.
what women
It's
need to
not a
do.
bunch of women sitting here worrying about what a man got.
Yeah,
Because
it
a lot of
is.
them don't have
Yeah,
much.
it is.
There
It's a
are
lot
there
of
are a lot of women
It's
that
a
are
lot
worried,
of them.
but I think what's important
It's
for
a
women
lot
to do
of
is it's important for women to build themselves to the point where
Oh,
they
yeah.
have, so that way when they're not shocked by his house. They're not so interested in his house. Oh, so he has a big house. So what? My house is nice too.
And then they stay
So
single.
you're more content, and then we stay single.
Then they stay
But
single.
I think both couples,
It's a double-edged sword. You
I
can't
think
win.
both
You
sexes
can't
do
win.
that
Well,
without
woman-
no man go to no strip club and get one of them girls that's doing that without make them their wife. Well, no man do that.
That's true.
So both
Oh, I
sexes do
love
that
him.
if it's like that.
I like this movie.
That's my
He's
son.
a young man. He's like,
That's
hey,
Andre.
you wanna hang out? Yes.
Shit,
I want to
bullshit.
comment about the woman that got.
Oh,
I
don't
wanna
label
comment-
her.
I want to comment.
Right.
I want to comment about the woman that got her own, right? And she out trying to meet a man, right? She'll automatic downgrade that man if he ain't got what she got. Doesn't mean
It's not about downgrading him. We
What
don't
is
have to
that?
want him though.
supposed
it's-
to.
Every guy that talks to you, you don't have to want him.
Well, a woman,
Just like y'all have a
woman know
preference,
what they
we
want.
have one. We have a preference too. We don't have to, you know.
That's true.
Well,
That's
women
true.
know
But
what
you
they're gonna
won't-
leave you less than 15 minutes anyway, whatever. So whatever
It doesn't
you,
take long.
It
Not
don't
really.
take that
I
long to
don't
leave
say
you
take more than- I
guy
take
anyway.
5
So
minutes,
they know
really.
what they're gonna put you, what category they're gonna put you in.
But look, would you want a woman who has more, or do you want the woman who has that you gotta every week you gotta pay for her phone because her phone keep getting cut off?
I
Or
wanna
do
have
you
her
want the
own.
woman? You want a woman to
Why?
have her
Because it
own?
makes it easy for
Does
your
that
pocket?
make you?
Is
Does
that
that make
why?
you? What
Yes, it makes
So that
easy
you don't
for-
have to buy them. So you
It's
feel like
not-
if a woman have her own, you don't spend
makes
your
it
money.
No, it's
easier.
not.
It makes
No,
it a little
I'm
bit
not
easier.
saying I wouldn't spend on her. I didn't say that.
Right.
But
What
you'll
I'm
think
saying-
you
it
think it'll be
helps.
less
It
though.
helps.
It helps.
So you prefer the woman that has more than less, right?
Oh, yeah, that's what
Okay.
I
Does
want.
that make you a gold digger?
I don't
No,
mind.
asking for
Then why does it
I
make
don't
a
mind a
distinction?
woman
So it
that
shouldn't
I
make
don't
you-
mind a
that's
woman
right.
that
It shouldn't
have
make us
less.
a gold digger.
I don't mind a woman that has less because she appreciate what she get when she gets more.
Okay.
So
Not
I don't
necessarily.
mind. Yes, it is necessary. A woman that has less, when she gets something, she appreciate it more because it's bringing her up.
Not
It's
necessarily.
helping.
You
It's
guys
helping
be
her
like-
prosper.
you guys-
No, it's not.
When
No,
you,
it's not.
when you as a man
That's
have
like
reached
a
a certain
fact.
income level, you're not gonna just dig for any chick at the bottom thinking that she's gonna appreciate it because she never had it. It's not that she is not gonna necessarily appreciate
That
it.
goes back
No.
to what I was saying at the
No, you
beginning,
need somebody
where
who
we
already
need to
is kinda in
lift
that
up
mindset
our own people.
of
We don't
getting
lift
it.
up our own
That
people.
way she will appreciate
We'll keep
what it's
them. We'll
about.
keep pushing them down. We'll keep pushing our own people down because they not up here where you at. Why keep pushing them down when you can help lift them up?
You don't have to push them down, but you don't have to take them home.
Yeah. Wow. That was great. And on that note, you guys, we're going to wrap this thing up because it has been an hour. We said we're going to do an hour on the show, but I want to hear you one more, you wrap it up for us.
I just wanted to know since you've been on the show, and the day where you at now with your the top of the gold digger. So where you at now? Since you said they hurt your feelings, just say it like that.
You said, where am I now?
Yeah, where you at now?
Right now, I'm okay with that because I understand these people just don't know me. And it's motivation to make me do, again, just what I'm doing right now. And I plan on giving them a lot. I plan on this show right here putting out so much, talking about so many things, sharing my life with them as far as with my family and how I do things and how I really live. So I feel like this show right here of my own will make me, make them not see me in the way they see me, but see me in the way that I would like them to see me, because this is what I am. I'm a family woman. I'm a business woman. This is what I do. So, and this is the way I would like to be perceived, and not to say I'm a gold digger looking for some man's money, because I make my own money. And there's a lot of us women that's out here that do make our own money. So I want to be seen as of what I am right now here today, a woman of quality, a businesswoman out there doing my own thing, making my own money. But yeah.
And when that right man and with the man that you have, or if you were single, whatever the case may be, you want that man to be able to compliment that.
Exactly.
You don't want a man who's going to take away from it, detract. You always want somebody who can be an asset to you, not a liability.
That's right. All right, you guys. That is the end of Real Talk here in Baltimore City. We got so much more to give you guys, but right now we're gonna say good night, you guys.
Good night.
Bye.